Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? I was going to start recording a video episode, and then I just started choking on, like, nothing. So that's cleared up now, but my throat feels a bit weird, you know, that tingly sensation you get after you just, like, you know, choke on air, I guess, for about a minute straight. Okay, maybe not a minute straight. That'd probably be a cause for concern. More like 5 seconds or something, but my throat sounds a bit like, well, I mean, one, it normally sounds like that, and two, don't worry. Hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:43 PM on Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. No need to share today. It's a rainy day, so we don't need to water the flowers. We didn't even water them yesterday, didn't we? I saw we didn't, because I was just like, I can't bother to sort out all these flowers, which, you know, fair enough. Is that going to be a rainbow? Oh, it's too cloudy for a rainbow. But we know we got Red visiting. My eye is itchy. Got something from Gulliver. I forgot we helped him yesterday. Let's throw this away as well. Not a present. That'd be a bit rude, wouldn't it? Man, I miss Pelly and Phyllis from the previous versions, you know? I feel like it's been too long. I can't believe they got rid of them. Not that Isabelle isn't a fantastic replacement in some aspects, but it just makes me sad. I really like Pelly and Phyllis. They're my favourite NPCs from not New Horizons, for old Animal Crossing games. But anyway, yeah. What have I been up to today? Not much. I recorded some Spiritfarer. Did some programming. Didn't do some drawing. I was gonna, but then I couldn't be bothered. Played some games. That's about it. When I say play games, is basically I'm doing my daily quests and Genshin Impact at this point. Just waiting for a new patch to come around. It'll be exciting times. There'll be a new character coming. Not a new character, a rehash of an old character who I missed because I didn't play Genshin. You get that feeling of like missing out, you know? When you do something that's like, why didn't I do this earlier? This is so much fun, you know? I have that with Genshin, despite the fact, you know, gacha games, blah blah blah. Insert my usual rant here. Kind of wish I started playing it at the start, you know? Or maybe I don't know. It's hard to say. But if I know of a lot of games I play, but you know, I'm still enjoying the time I've got with it right now, so I shouldn't worry about it and all that much. I just want to close out this notepad, so I'm just going to see what the song is. KK Oasis, we've already got this one. So let's close out of that. Shamrock door plate. Place an order. What does that say? Failed tea. Don't know what that means. Something in Irish, probably. Irish wristwatch. One of the hardest tongue twisters or something. What do we have? So we got this guy. We got this one, but that one's a fake. These two might honestly both be real. It's a bit hard to tell. And I don't know about... Well, it looks like it's a wrong facial expression to be real. But let's just check for sure. Scary painting. Yeah, that's a wrong facial expression. Excuse me, my throat. Let's check the statues. A genuine statue does not have necklaces. So this is genuine. This one's always authentic. I'm going to check which one of these we actually have. Because I think we have the beautiful statue already, but I'm not certain. And of course I don't want to get duplicates, because every time Red visits here, it's quite critical that we get only what we need. Otherwise, it'll be quite a nuisance. Still need to get that painting I got Benedict to buy me ages ago. Been quite a while, hasn't it? But we won't disturb Blabber's rest. Let's go on here. Yeah, no, what should we talk about today? I mean, there's stuff going on in the world, but it's all like, you know, it's not like dark and depressing stuff, but it's more like it's not really... Oh, we have both of these already. Alright then, why don't we get this one then? Maybe we can put it by our house if we get another matching statue, like the statue of, is it David, I think? Or whatever. On the other side, I don't know, will look like we've actually got like a temple of gods for our home or something. Something fancy like that. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously not news, you know, you got NFTs, we got some very strange movements going on the internet, we got royal family stuff. It's just, you know, this isn't the place to talk about it. This is Animal Crossing, you know. We want to talk about wholesome stuff. We want to talk about, you know, like, what's your favourite topping on toast, you know? Honestly, I think people underrate just plain butter on toast. Like, you know, this like actual butter, not like margarine butter, because, you know, butter tastes a lot better than margarine. And isn't margarine like super unhealthy for you or something? I don't know. But I can't believe it's not butter. Is that even margarine? Is that the same thing? Like, I don't really know the difference, but either way, I buy butter now. The only annoying thing about butter is, having to keep it in the fridge, that's not the annoying part in and of itself, but it's more like, well, now if I need to use this butter and I'm not immediately cooking it like in a pan or something, it's just going to be like super, what's the word? Frozen and hard and rigid, and it's going to be like, you can't like spread this at all. Butter needs to be spreadable. That's the whole point of it. I mean, that's like the whole point of inventing margarine or whatever. Which makes margarine a good invention, And so, the fact that it's incredibly unhealthy and bad for you then becomes a pretty bad invention, so no surprises there, I suppose. But yeah, I think butter's an underrated bread topping? Topping's not really the right word. Hold on, this is what I shouldn't be here. Underrated bread spread. Toast spread. No, toasted, yes, that's true. Because by itself, butter and bread, it's okay, It's not like stand out amazing or anything, it's just fine. It's not going to win any awards, but it's a good base to have, especially for like any sandwiches you might particularly want. I didn't want to dig up this, mum. Gosh, my voice is so gravelly right now. It's not like it's bad, just butter and bread, but it's just it's top tier when you get toast added to it. You might ask why, and I don't know, I think it's something I have a great nostalgia for. Well, not only for Ed, Edd and Eddy. Classic line from Ed, just going on buttered toast. But also, I just really liked toast when I was younger, and I used to do this thing where, you get some toast, spread some butter on it. Yes, these are duplicate orange flowers. I was like, something looks wrong here. And then you fold it in half and squish it down like really flat. Like you put your whole body weight into it until it's just a wafer thin slice of well, not slice, but piece of toast with butter on. And then you chop it up into like little squares. Squares about like an inch by an inch or so. And then you pop them into your mouth as like little mini toasted sandwiches. And that's what I used to do when I was much younger with buttered toast, and it was delish. Well, honestly, it was just buttered toast, so it's not like it was anything special, but But nostalgia I've had for it really pushes butter as a spread upwards on my list of toast spreads, I guess. Didn't really have much more to that sentence, I suppose. We don't actually need this white flower. We could replace some of these flowers with lilies, because lilies are much easier to deal with and put down. So yeah, let's move this one flower, put lily down. Because there are no blue lilies. There are 5 lights. Whatever that Star Trek quote is. Oh, we can actually move the white flowers back. I didn't think about that. Let's plant the rest of these flowers. We got a purple one. I don't know where we can put this purple one down. Let's just find a spot for it. Not here. We can't put purple pansies down there. But we could put it here. Perfect. We've got no more. No more. No more. We could plant this pink windflower down somewhere. We should have caught that snail. But yeah, like what else can you put spread on bread, spread on toast, I suppose. I don't know why I'm weirdly rhyming now. Like you got what's probably my second favourite, jam, strawberry jam. Of course, insanely sweet. Like it's just got an ungodly amount of sugar in it, so probably best not to have it every single day of your life or whatever. I mean, to be fair, I used to just have like buttered toasters for breakfast a lot of times, and sometimes spice it up with a bit of jam if we have it. But I kind of stop because it's quite high sugar intake, because the stereotypical like breakfast meal, jam on bread, a glass of orange juice, that has so much sugar, has a ridiculous amount of sugar. Been thinking about moving on. It's not that I hate this place or nothing. Nah, just the opposite. I think I'm getting too comfortable. Want to broaden my horizons, testing myself by going elsewhere. Guess I'm the adventuring sort. Good luck out there, Harry. It's been fantastic having you here, to be honest. You've really grown up. You shot up on my list of villages. That always happens, you get someone like this moving and you're like, I'm not so sure about you, I'm not so fond of your design, and you talk to them just a bit and you're like, you know, I love you, I die for you, but broaden your horizons. We still have many more villages to meet out there, so thank you for your support, kiddo. No one can leave all of us behind with no regrets. Yes! You've been great, and I hope you go on living a great life here after I move on. See you around. Maybe. Well, you know, I wish we could actually see you around, but Nintendo's all like, no, you know? Once they're gone, they're gone. Very upsetting thing. Someone had a fantastic suggestion, which was like, when Brewster's Cafe is coming, which, spoilers, it probably is coming at some point, it should be the thing where old villagers can sometimes visit your town, like, and just pop in and have a cafe for a bit. Just like they used to do in New Leaf. They used to be able to visit your high street and go shopping there every once in a while. But okay, so that means it's set what we're doing tomorrow. We're doing some island hopping, looking to find a new villager. So I guess today we'll just farm Nook Mart mission points after we've done this flower business. Not really much else to be doing. So yeah, hop over the road. Hop over. Can't put that here. Oh, we could put a pansy down there. There's a bit of pansy there. Private pansy. Every time. It's like the only thing I can say. I think orange lilies exist, right? Yeah, let's leave some room for some lilies. Got a yellow lily here. Yellow lily, red lily. But yeah, it's like surprisingly, like jam is even higher in sugar content than stuff like chocolate spread, isn't it? Which is just absurd to think about if you tell like a 3-year-old rat, not a 3-year-old rat, maybe that's a bit too young, like a 7-year-old rat or something. Maybe like, what? Why can't I eat more Nutella then? Nutella. Or honest answer is, I guess you can, you know? In some balanced daily amount. Now mind you, I don't like chocolate as much as I did when I was younger. When I was younger, I liked it a lot. Nowadays I'm like, I can take it or leave it, you know? I'll have it if you give it to me, but I'm not going to go crazy for it. I'm not going to be like that guy from SpongeBob or whatever. I'll take it within moderation. So, you know, have a chocolate every now and then. But I do like, I think I spoke about this before, I like sugary, fruity things much more than I like sugary, chocolatey things. Not to say I don't like chocolate, just every now and then I fall apart. I need you more than ever. Oh, we were going to put the white flowers back, I forgot. So yeah, honestly, controversial, even though I do like the taste of jam, maybe more than I like the taste of Nutella. I honestly think Nutella is a top tier, like chocolate spreads, a top tier bread spread, you know? There's not many which are like bad, to be honest, in my taste, because I'm not all that fussy. I like a lot of different tastes. Chocolate spreads up there. It's sort of like I'd say it's like in the realm of the butter, the solidness of butter, you know? It's been like, can't go wrong with it, but, you know, it's just a bit of like a treat yourself sort of moment, you know? To quote Parks and Rec, I haven't even seen Parks and Rec, so I don't know why I'm quoting it. Being like, you know, I like butter, but I'm just feeling a bit naughty, you know? I want a bit of a cheeky chocolate spread. Let's top up my butter today, and you know, treat yourself. Have that chocolate spread. It's delicious. Now, mind you have it in moderation. You don't want to overdo it or anything like that, but still, it's a very va tasty. What else is there? You got, I mean, there's a lot of different types of jams. You can group them all together. I'm just going to say it. Strawberry jam is the best jam, in my opinion. The rest are good, like apricot jam, fine. Perfectly good. Raspberry jam, it's alright. It's a bit tart, but, you know, that's what raspberries are. To be fair, mixed berry jam, also very good. Blackberry jam, I'm not even sure if I've had blackberry jam, but it's probably fine. But there's a reason strawberry jam reigns supreme. It's just like, it's just what you come to when you eat bread. You just want a solid topping, you know? You don't want something which is good for the first bite and not good for the rest of it, because, you know, you got like 15 bites to get through a piece of bread. Actually, 15 is quite a lot. Whatever, 10 bites, who cares? Around those sort of numbers. But still, you don't want something bad, right? You want something you're going to like for the entire time. So yeah, you know, strawberry jam, it fulfills that entirely, I think. It's just solid bread. Solid topping, sorry, not bread. Solid spread? Yeah, whatever. I mean, it doesn't beat buttered toast, IMO. But, you know, your mileage may vary. Depends how much you like jam. What was I buying? Did we buy a slingshot? A slingshot? We did. We don't need this anymore. Sell this. What else you got? You got marmalades? Marmalades are fine. You know, I guess I don't really know the difference between like preserves, jam, compotes, marmalades. But they're all under the big umbrella category of fruit spread, you know? And they're all pretty good, to be honest. Like, I haven't found a bad one. I haven't had many either, mind you. The only ones I've had, they're always like these little... You know, whenever you're staying at like a Holiday Inn, not literally a Holiday Inn, but like a hotel or whatever, and you go to like a breakfast bar or whatever, they always get these like little... You know what I'm talking about? These like mini pots of like jam and that sort of thing, or like containers of marmalade or other sort of preserves, fruit preserves. That's what I have. And that's probably when I have the greatest variety of jam, because I don't often buy jars of jam by myself, because that's a lot of jam. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, we're going to do Nook Mile farming. Just catch some fish, chop some wood, catch a dab. Grow fruit trees, plant flower seeds. Okay, well we can't do those last two on foot. Oh, hello. Oh, we can grow a coconut tree, I guess. And then chop it down, confusingly. We can harvest wood. I don't see why not. We'll do 2 birds stoned at once. Harvest wood from this tree. And get coconuts, and then wait for the coconut mission to come up, and we'll sell it. Sell these coconuts. And perhaps we'll plant one more coconut, just in case. But yeah, what other fruit toppings you got? Oh, you know what? Marmite. This is a controversial one. And true to its brand slogan, you either love it or you hate it. Now, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess. Do I like Marmite? Do I love Marmite, or do I hate Marmite? Time's up. Controversially, I like Marmite. I don't love it. It's not my go-to topping. If you put Marmite on a toast, you know, I'll eat it, provided there's a reasonable amount of Marmite. You know, don't go crazy. It's a thing with Marmite, you know. You always see these YouTubers like eating Marmite, like trying Marmite for the first time. Oh my god, that sort of thing. And they always put like this huge just chunk of Marmite on a piece of toast. You don't do that, you know. You can put some butter. I forgot this was our fishing rod. But lightly butter your toast, and then have a light spread of Marmite on top, which is how I think you're meant to do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then, you know, delicious. You know, it adds a nice bit of tangy saltiness to bread, and it's not gross. I know, but you know, your mileage may vary. Maybe you find it gross. Is Alonso still a cutting edge thing, or what? It's getting old. Just like me, just like all of us. Obviously, we're going to do another language thing, so... Buongiorno, Principessa. That's probably not going to fit. Just Buongiorno. No. Oh, we should have done ciao. That'd have made more sense. Oh well, buongiorno. Just like phrases in different languages suit Raymond so much. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Marmite's fine. Like, I had a friend back in school. He used to have these, whenever he had a packed lunch, he'd have honey and Marmite sandwiches, and for whatever reason, his mum would give him like 4 of these sandwiches, like just a huge amount, and he never really ate that much, so a lot of times he would be like, hey, do you want this sandwich? And I'd be like, yeah, give me that. Give me a little bit of that. You give me like half a sandwich or something, and it's delicious. It's honey and Marmite, which is, to be fair, a very strange and unusual combination, but I think it works quite well, you know. Honey, very sweet, very sort of sweet, you know, sort of spread. Or Marmite, very salty sort of combination. Put them together, sweet and salty. Delicious combination. Try it yourself, you know, if you ever get a chance. Well, you know what? Honey, I guess, counts as a bread spread as well. I mean, it's not the most common one, but it's probably one of my favourite flavours, I suppose. Favourite tastes. I love honey. Honey is my jam. You like what I did? Oh yeah, whenever I say jam, I mean jelly. In American parlance, which apparently they're actually kind of different in some aspect. I don't know what the difference is, but there is some difference between them. Supposedly. Between jam and jelly. So yeah, oh yeah, you know, peanut butter. How could I forget about peanut butter? Peanut butter, fine. The only problem with it? Too sticky. Stick to the roof of your mouth, clumps. Everything clumps up, you know, becomes hard to like chew. Like that feeling of like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it's turning your mouth lethargic or something. Like your mouth is now trying to chew through quicksand or something. Not quicksand, no, taffy. I don't know why I said taffy. I haven't even had taffy before. But still, it's just like, that sort of thing, you know? It's very uncomfortable, but peanut butter, delicious, you know? Chunky or smooth peanut butter? I'll tell you, I like smooth peanut butter, not chunky. I don't want hard bits of peanuts in my peanut butter, you know? You might want it, fair enough, you know? You do you, I don't want it. I'm not about that life. Don't get me wrong, I love peanuts. I eat peanuts on my own, all the time. Plain peanuts even. See, I told you, sour fruit is going to be one of them. Plain peanuts on my own, completely fine as well, you know? Do I want peanuts in my peanut butter? Not often. Mainly because I like the softness that peanut butter brings, the soft creaminess, you know? I feel like, while it gives it a variety in texture, it's not what I'm looking for in peanut butter, you know? It might be what you're looking for, it might be what taste you want, that fulfills your desires. I'm not about that, you know? Give me smooth peanut butter. You can have, if you want chunky peanut butter, I don't know why it's not called rough peanut butter. It feels like the antithesis to smooth, but still. You have it yourself. Golden dung beetle. What? Excuse me, what? What? That's a recipe? What? Alright. Fair, I guess. I was saying, yeah, rough peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I prefer smooth. Peanut butter, where's it going with this? Okay, so we've got butter at the top, and then we have probably honey, actually, and jam. No, honey, chocolate spread. Peanut butter, jam. You know, controversially putting jam quite low, despite the fact I do like fruit taste. It's just too sweet. And I'm sure there's a variation like fruit preserves or something which is not as sweet as jam, which would probably be closer to what my tastes and that sort of thing. But you know, as of right now, for the jam I've had, it's too sweet. Too much sugar in it. Okay, what else can you put? Oh, Marmite. I guess Marmite's at the bottom. You know, I'm never like in love to see Marmite as a sandwich topping. It's like alright, as a spread, I suppose. To be honest, there's not really much more. I mean, I guess you got Vegemite, which is like the same as Marmite, isn't it? I mean, I guess you can get into some football fish. Oh yeah, it's after 5. It's definitely the time where we can actually catch football fishes. What was I saying? I forgot. I don't know. Was it important? Not really. Oh no, you can start getting into some weird, like, okay, we're getting out of like spreads and more into toppings, I suppose. I suppose what I'm defining it by is more like you'd have it on one piece of toast only. You'd count it as a spread rather than, you know, saying like egg mayonnaise is my favourite bread spread, you know, because that you normally have in a sandwich. But you can get some strange ones, like, you know, it's either Netherlands or it's Denmark, they have like chocolate sprinkles on toast, which you might say is your initial reaction, gross. I'm like, in my opinion, you know, if you think about it more, it's not that different from just having chocolate spread, you know. So your toast is just like crunchy chocolate spread. That's what it is, it's crunchy chocolate spread. If you like chunky peanut butter, and you like chocolate spread, why wouldn't you like chocolate sprinkles on your toast, you know? It's got like fairy bread or something. It might not even be chocolate sprinkles, it might just be regular sprinkles. Like, I'm not even that big a fan of sprinkles, to be fair, but I would give it a shot. I'd probably eat it and be like, yeah, this is just like dessert bread, probably. I'm just sort of speculating here, mind you. It might be horrible for what I say, and I might eat my words later, along with not eating the fairy bread, but still. I'm just saying, give it a shot, you know. Don't write things off so easily. It might be your favourite meal. You might be like, wow, I want fairy bread all day. Every day for every meal, which I can say nothing except for I highly advise against doing something like that. Because that is probably the least balanced diet I've ever heard. And just straight carbs and sugar. So, in essence, just straight sugar, I suppose. So yeah, I can do nothing but recommend against that. Oh, I feel like we haven't spoken to you for a long while, Bruce. Yeah, I know. Sorry, my voice is so like, whoa. We should check which fish we got, I suppose. Models of, so we can see which ones we need to sell and which ones we don't. I suppose we should also... How many fossils do we need to uncover? for mission. Is it free? Yeah, free. Okay. And I suppose we can plant a fruit tree and we'll get permission and we can just sell the sapling. No! Oh, I hate accidentally ruining my paths I put down. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. That's not what I want. Okay, so let's grab our transparent path once again. Put it down. Pop. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good, that's good, you know. Don't mess with a good thing. You got what it's got till it's gone. So let's just find these fossils or take them to Blathers. We don't need them anymore, but still. Maybe I'll hold on to them. I'll probably just sell them. Who am I kidding? We need to find another fossil. We've got like 6 of them about somewhere. I don't know where they are though. There might be one over here, but I'm not really sure. Why does my voice sound like this? I don't know. I don't know. Is this what it is? Sorry, got a bit distracted by all my weird joke. Doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really have a punchline, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, you got sprinkles of bread. What else you got? Now, I feel like that could be a conversation in on itself. Fairy bread, but I saw we had one around here somewhere. Ooh, a lost item. Whose could this be? Someone was clearly trying to harvest some rocks. And then dropped their little bag. Okay, this is Audie's, obviously. Audie's out and about, so we can walk around and probably run into her. There's a fossil around here, I think, right? I thought there was one here, apparently there's not. Old Harry just sleeping. Yeah, I don't know, what other toppings you got? It's hard to think of any. I feel like I've encompassed them. You dropped something. I'm just imagining myself, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been to a grocery store, walking down my aisle, seeing what sort of spreads you got. I don't know. I suppose in each of those categories you've got lots of different ones. Anyway. Because, you know, you've got chocolate spread. You know what actually exists as well? White chocolate spread. Have I ever tried it? No, I just seen it on a grocery store shelf. It's probably too rich, you know, for chocolate spread. I know, but, you know, you do you, I suppose. So there you go. There's a definitive tier list of the spreads that I had on toast. Why am I going to put sprinkles in it? I'm not going to put sprinkles in it. Are you crazy? Not that there's anything wrong with fairy bread or anything. It's just like, I'm not going to unpack that rabbit hole. That's not a phrase. You know what I meant. I'm not going to open that can of worms. No, that's also not a phrase. Well, that's a phrase. I'm not gonna something. Not very helpful, I know. Okay, do we have a horse mackerel? That looks like a horse mackerel to me. We don't have football fish. We have a red snapper. Do we have a sea bass? I can't see a sea bass, surprisingly. We don't have a sea bass? Wow. And we don't have sea butterflies. Okay. So get these sorted, we'll sell the other stuff, we'll put the other stuff away, and then that'll basically be the end of today's episode, to be honest. Not much else more to do, it's just, that's kind of it, isn't it? Hello, Blathers. Sorry to wake you. Blathers, what's your favourite spread on toast? Blathers strikes me as a butter person as well, and honestly, we're birds of the same feather. But, sorry. Did I say all of that just to make a pun? Honestly, it wasn't my intention, but, when I found myself at the station, you might as well take a train. That's horrible advice, by the way. Don't do that. It's buy a ticket, you know, or use an Oyster card if you're in London, I suppose. But yeah. We need to bury a fruit and then we're gonna sell that sapling, 'cause I'm the one and only. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll take the time to print off these Nook Mile tickets, or I won't. I don't know. I think we have some in our storage. You know what? I'll go grab the ones we have on our storage and I'll buy enough to make 5. And that'll be good. I think preparation for the episode tomorrow. plant 1. See a plant, dig it up, then all day you'll have good luck. Or something like that. I mean, that's not really a saying, nor is it a saying, but... What are you, like, the idiom police? Let me do my thing. Yeah, obviously the conversational reserves have run a bit dry right now. I'm just trying to think of more spreads. I really can't think of any more spreads that you'd put on toast. You know what's probably at the bottom? Just plain toast. Why would you have plain toast? Outside of, like, I don't know, making croutons or something. And I also suppose you not being able to financially purchase any more toast, but, you know. Okay, I retract my statement. You know what I used to do? I used to put sugar on toast. Which I guess is not, like, too far detached from the concept of fairy bread. It's just like, instead of sugar, it's sprinkles, and sprinkles are kind of just like long, hard sugar in the first place. So really, what's a big fuss? What's a big idea, eh? You know, that sort of dealio. Like, let sprinkled toast live its life. Oh, what about cinnamon? You can put cinnamon on toast, right? That's a thing, cinnamon toast crunch. Or if it's an actual thing. I don't actually know. Yeah, I guess we'll round off this episode here. Unless we need to do any of this stuff now. This stuff I'll put away in storage, I'll do it off camera. But for now, if you have been watching, well, tell me, I guess, what your favourite bread spread is. But thank you very much as well for spending Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.